Hey there! If you're aiming to ace the NATA exam and step into the world of architecture, you're in the right place. I'm breaking down everything you need to know about preparing for NATA. That's the National Aptitude Test in Architecture, so you can walk in with confidence and give it your best shot. First, quick intro. NATA is the big entrance exam for undergraduate architecture programs across India. It's run by the Council of Architecture, and it's designed to measure your aptitude for architecture. That means visual perception, aesthetic sense, logical reasoning, and critical thinking, not just your ability to draw. So what's the exam like? It's split into two main halves. The first is the drawing and composition test, and the second is the general aptitude test. Let's start with drawing. Here's what you need to know for the drawing test. You'll be tested on your sense of proportion and scale. Think geometric composition, building forms and elements. You'll also need to visualize and sketch objects from memory, draw plan, elevation, and 3D views, and create 2D and 3D compositions using simple shapes. Perspective drawing is huge. Urbanscapes, landscapes, and transforming shapes in 2D and 3D. Don't forget patterns, colors, textures, and all things aesthetic. So how do you crack it? Here's my go-to guide. First, observation and scale. Start observing everyday objects from every angle you can. Front, back, top, even that tricky 3/4 view. Check how objects relate to the human figure. Snap photos of objects beside people for reference. Make observation a habit. Design details will start jumping out at you. Second, daily sketching practice. Sketch at least one object from 3 different angles each day. Begin with symmetrical things like your charger or phone. Once you're comfortable, try asymmetrical objects. Dismantle objects and sketch their parts quickly. Focus on getting the form right. Don't stress about shading at first. Next, human reference and scaling. Try sketching objects with rough human figures. This helps you get a real sense of scale even with minimal reference. Once you're confident with forms, move on to basic rendering and lighting. Start adding simple shadows and light effects. Use your daily sketches to practice how light hits surfaces. Try rendering from memory. This strengthens your visual recall. Aesthetic and design skills are up next. Dive into YouTube videos about color theory, geometric patterns, and design motifs. Set a timer for 20 to 40 minutes, pick a prompt, and create your own compositions. It'll build your visual taste and design confidence. Perspective drawing is crucial. Learn 1-point, 2-point, and 3-point perspectives from tutorials. Practice every alternate day, and do one full rendered perspective drawing a week. Focus more on 1- and 2-point perspectives. 3-point shows up less often. Now, the general aptitude test. This part checks your awareness, analytical skills, and cultural understanding, not just book smarts. For architectural awareness, know your landmarks, architects, and styles. Watch videos, observe real buildings, and don't just rote memorize. Research one architectural style daily and revise weekly. For mathematical reasoning, brush up on percentages, ratios, time-speed problems, algebra, geometry, and logic puzzles. Think CBSE Class 10 level, nothing too advanced. Visual reasoning means pattern identification, mirror images, paper folding, and 2D/3D visualization. Practice these and your drawing skills will improve as well. General awareness is about current events in art, design, and architecture. Read the newspaper, recognize logos and brands, and learn about design movements like Bauhaus or deconstructivism. For logical reasoning, solve statement-conclusion problems, syllogisms, blood relations, and analogies. Use sites like Puzzle Prime and Indian Bix, or dive into NATA prep books. Aesthetic sensitivity and language skills round it off. Practice matching colors, finding symmetry, and understanding layouts. For language, work on comprehension and learn basic architectural terms. Alright, let's recap the key tips. Observe your surroundings daily. Practice sketching and perspective regularly. Sharpen your general awareness and reasoning skills. Dive into architecture styles and famous works. And most importantly, keep challenging yourself with new prompts and ideas. Stick with these tips, and you'll not only be ready for NATA, but you'll also start thinking and seeing like an architect. Best of luck. Go nail that exam.